I want that to turn around. I want that to turn
No, get in there and I'll take your picture. Okay. I didn't see you guys over there. Smile. Okay. That's good. Hey, Betsy, get in. I'll take you guys.
Take a picture of roasted chicken from last night.
Oh, that's good. Uxbridge High School. I think that we're just here to go.
But it always ends up I know. I
Well, I think that 4:30 tee-off time's in jeopardy.
So you guys had a good
Right there. He's got his boat shoes on. Dad. He's got his bike on.
flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Parents, faculty, special guests, and friends, as president of the senior class, I'm pleased to welcome you to a time of joyous celebration. Today is the class of 1993's graduation from Uxbridge High School. We, the seniors, are about to enter a new world, a world utterly different from any other we have previously known. As in Disney's movie Aladdin, it is a whole new world. A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. This is our time. This is where we start making those dreams we've had for so long come true. It will not be easy, just as reaching this point now is not easy. But with hard work and determination, we will all achieve our dreams. There is an exciting and wonderful world waiting out there with 100,000 things to see. It's time to explore the world in pursuit of happiness. We are taking the steps to be finally on our own, and we are at the point where we can choose our own destinies. Seniors of 1993, I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you will all attain your dreams. On behalf of the senior class, I invite you to share our own happiness and pride on this most special day. Welcome.
The next speech will be by the valedictorian of the senior class, Joe Mahoney. As children, we all had dreams. To become an airline pilot, or a firefighter, a basketball or a baseball player, a doctor or a lawyer, a plumber or a chef. These dreams might have changed as we grew older and learned that there are many more opportunities that await us. But our dreams of succeeding in life have not changed. We have already proven how much we can accomplish. On the playing fields, where our hard work and dedication have led to numerous championships, and in academics, where as a class, we have reached extraordinary heights. And now, as we are about to enter a new world, our dreams will take on a new form. And no matter how many times our dreams might transform into different shapes throughout the years, we go forth knowing the invaluable lessons that we have learned in school, in sports, and through our friendships. And with these lessons firmly embedded within our characters, we search for new challenges, and we dream new dreams. Langston Hughes once wrote a poem entitled Dreams. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Langston Hughes knew what it meant to dream. Growing up a small black boy in Missouri in the early 1900s, Hughes faced many obstacles in life. When he was young, his parents separated, and neither would take him. Hughes then went to live with his grandmother. They had no money and were forced to survive on one tiny meal each day. However, the worst part of life for Hughes was that each day he would awaken to find a world filled with racism and hatred for himself and his people. Yet Hughes never gave up. He had aspirations of becoming a writer, and through his writings he would glorify his race. And Langston Hughes, overcoming the overwhelming obstacles that he encountered, became one of the most celebrated and influential writers of the 20th century. Hughes never lost sight of his dream, and because of that, he was able to reach it. The world in which we live today is not much different from the world in which Langston Hughes grew up. His was a world filled with racism and hatred. Ours too is filled with racism and hatred, as well as violence, disease, and poverty. If we are to succeed in today's world, as Langston Hughes did in his, we must stay focused on our dreams and continuously strive for excellence. Anton Chekhov once said, "Man is what he believes." And if we believe in ourselves and what we can become, then there is no limit to what we can achieve. As we sit here today, about to receive a small sheet of paper that signifies the most important accomplishment that we have achieved in our young lives, that represents the realization of the most precious dream that we all have striven for, still we dream on. We dream of the future. And among the 90 graduates that sit before you today, there are 90 separate and unique dreams. And looking past each of our personal aspirations, there lie common dreams that we all share. A dream of racial equality and harmony in the world. A dream of a world without hate or violence. A world of peace. A dream of having made a difference. And if you are to succeed in life, no matter what your individual definition of success, whether it be personal goals you set to achieve or global ones, you must always hold fast to your dreams. In closing, I would like to read an excerpt from the Edward Markham poem, chosen to be this theme of this graduation speeches this year. Great it is to believe the dream when we stand in youth by the starry stream. But a greater thing is to fight life through and say at the end, the dream is true. Thank you. The next speaker will be the salutatorian of the class, Joy Fraga.
Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Today, we stand united as the Uxbridge High School class of 1993. Tomorrow, we will be facing the real world as individuals on our own. But we will not be alone. We will have the foundation built here during our years at Uxbridge High, and this will help us to meet the challenges that await us. We have many warm memories of our friendships and experiences. These will give us the strength and confidence we need as we head out to meet our dreams. It might be frightening to think about the future. We might think, where are we going? What are we doing? And even those of us who do know the answers to these questions don't really know what lies ahead. No, this road before us will not be easy. There are many choices to be made and many obstacles to overcome. But the experiences we will gain will help us to reach the goals that we have set for ourselves. And this journey into the world will be an exciting one. There will be new people to meet, new places to go, and new opportunities to try. At this time, as we move from childhood to adulthood, it might be appropriate to quote Socrates or Aristotle. However, I would like to share with you advice from someone we have loved as children and can appreciate as adults. That man is Dr. Seuss. This excerpt comes from his book, Oh, the Places You'll Go, which is a reflection on the stepping stones of life. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. Just never forget to be dexterous and deft, and never mix up your right foot with your left. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you'll move mountains. I feel that the knowledge we have gained here at Uxbridge High School will give us the power to become successful in whatever paths of life we choose. But let us remember that being successful does not always have to mean making the most money, gathering the most possessions, or being the best. All this would be wonderful, but as we go out into the world, we should not base our success on material things, but on our happiness, our friendships, and our love. These are the real possessions that will make the hard work and effort we have put forth worth it. Now, as we are here at the end of our 4 prosperous years at Uxbridge High School, we can look out to the future with strength and confidence. With this commencement is the beginning of a new and exciting life. The whole wide world is out there, waiting for us to try every aspect and become a part of it all. As Dr. Seuss says, so, be your name Buxbaum, or Bixby, or Bray, or Mordecai Alley Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. I am proud to be a member of this Uxbridge High School class of 1993, and I know that every one of us will climb our mountain to the top and conquer whatever is waiting on the other side. Thank you.
And now to give the farewell address by the class, Jen Dauphin.
As the famous Roman philosopher Marcus Aurelius once observed, time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. We can view our lives as this river of passing events, and our graduation from high school as part of this river of life which we have traveled upon. We still have a much greater distance to travel, but as of today, we have passed one of the milestones. We have many people to thank for helping us to achieve success today. First, I commend each parent who is watching proudly as his or her child graduates. Our parents have been great influences on each of us, for they have helped us to become the individuals we are today. The next group of people that should be thanked are our teachers and the staff at Uxbridge High School. They were there to teach us academics, but some teachers took that extra step. They helped us to make important decisions, such as where to go to school, or they were just there to listen. On behalf of my class, I would like to thank the teachers for taking those extra steps. Each of you has made an imprint on every one of our lives, and that impression will last forever. One person that the class of 1993 is truly indebted to is our senior class advisor, Mrs. McAuliffe. Several members of my class have also asked me to extend a special thanks to another person who has helped many of us in the class of 1993 get to this point. We would like to thank Mrs. Halsey for her dedication and commitment. Finally, we should thank all of our friends. Through the encouragement and the support that have been provided during our 4 years at Uxbridge High School, we have all felt a great security and happiness. We have attended Uxbridge High School and felt a closeness, a haven, if I could call it that, from which we must now part. It is now time to leave this security and journey beyond into a new world, one which is not as friendly. High school has often been called the best years of our lives, and we have all made memories here I am sure we will not forget. We have all experienced a roller coaster of events, ups and downs during these 4 years. We have experienced great joys and great sorrows. This is part of growing up. Although there are many goodbyes, we should keep in mind that we have our futures in front of us, and that we can make whatever we want of ourselves. For now, it is up to us to put in some hard work and try to achieve our goals. Our journey begins today. I would like to read a poem by Shel Silverstein. It is called The Bridge. This bridge will only take you halfway there, to those mysterious lands you long to see, through gypsy camps and swirling Arab fairs, and moonlit woods where unicorns run free. So come and walk a while with me, and share the twisting trails and wondrous worlds I've known. But this bridge will only take you halfway there. The last few steps you'll have to take alone. We all have goals and dreams which we would like to attain, and I hope and believe that each and every one of us will, as we have in high school, achieve happiness. For if one achieves that, then one truly succeeds. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everyone good luck, and I will end my speech with a quote from the book by Joseph Conrad, which I think expresses our emotions we have here today. Only a moment of strength, of romance, of glamour, of youth, a flicker of sunshine upon a strange shore, the time to remember, the time for a sigh, and goodbye.
Our next speaker will be Michael Ronan, Superintendent of Schools. Members of the class of 1993, school committee, faculty, administrators, parents, and friends. Graduation is both an ending and a beginning for you, the members of the class of 93. Today you end your high school education. Today you begin to focus on your dreams for the future. If your education here in Uxbridge has been meaningful, and I believe it has, you do not need me to tell you of the responsibilities that you now accept, to tell you of the contributions to the community in which you choose to live that will be expected of you, to tell you of the trials and opportunities that await you. This you should already know. Rather, let me tell you why I believe that you will prevail in the trials that life will subject you to in the years ahead and realize the dreams you speak of today. You know, I've had the privilege of speaking at commencement here for over a decade. I have known many outstanding students, exceptional individuals, and talented classes. In preparing my remarks for today, one thought kept recurring to me over and over, and that is, the class of 1993 will be known forevermore as the class that showed that all things were possible given the will to learn, the will to act on what had been learned, and the will to succeed. This was the class that could, this was the class that did. When I walk the halls of Uxbridge High School and look out over these fields and courts, I reflect upon your exceptional record. Achievements that we have celebrated throughout this week, noting record-setting scholastic awards and athletic feats. Achievements which have set a new standard for other classes to meet in the future. I also think about your ability to set goals, to work together, to sacrifice for the greater good, to help others, and to make decisions under pressure. These are qualities which I have admired the most. In a few moments, you will graduate from Uxbridge High School. You will begin your new lives as community members, college and technical school students, workers, family members, and members of the armed forces. If you continue to learn, to act on what you've learned, and
and maintain your determination to succeed, your new dreams will come true. I know you can, and I know you will. In closing, I would share with you two thoughts. First, many exceptional things have been achieved on this field on rainy days. And second, I want you to remember that Uxbridge High School will always be your high school, and you will always be welcome. Thank you. It's really not raining. I'd like to ask two groups to stand for a deserved round of applause. First, or three groups actually. First, I'd like to ask our school committee. I think most of them are down front there. If we could just give them a nice round of applause. And second, you're probably not going to see them with the umbrellas out there scattered throughout the audience, but and it's been mentioned by several speakers, but a great round of applause for the faculty that's done everything to get you here. Then I'd like to ask one other group, if you'd all please stand, the parents of this year's graduating class, so we can give you a round of applause. And I'm going to move quickly through this and we can get to the graduation. Every graduating class faces new sets of challenges. Yours will be defined by the term global economy. We have finally arrived at Marshall McLuhan's global village. When you call an 800 number now, you're usually calling the Caribbean. The money in your bank accounts is probably invested in Japanese companies. Try to buy a VCR built in the USA. You can't do it. What you will be able to do career-wise will be dictated by these factors. A recent article in the Wall Street Journal pointed out this impact on college graduates. They said, wanted bilingual college graduates with top grades, multiple internships, 1 or more years of full-time work, demonstrated leadership, teamwork and customer service skills, experience living abroad, must be computer literate, fluency in Spanish or Mandarin a plus. Sounds like the resume of a superstar? Future 500 hiring executives say these specs are fast becoming the price of entry into a global job market. A college diploma alone, once the core of a new job candidate's profile, is now regarded only as a necessary footnote. As I look back at your accomplishments, both as a class and as individuals, I feel you will be able to meet this challenge. The class of 1992 set some very high standards. As the next class along, you were challenged to meet these standards. They broke the Northbridge jinx in football, went 11-1, and won our first ever Super Bowl. You beat Northbridge even more decisively, won our second Super Bowl, and went undefeated. Your other extracurricular activities have also been outstanding. Student Council has had another award-winning year and has provided leadership at the Central Mass and state level. The band has its largest membership in 7 years and has become an outstanding band. Please plan to attend their spring concert on June 17th at 7:30 in the auditorium. Drama Club, National Honor Society, SAD have all had all-star years. Academically, you've excelled. Over 41% of you are going on to 4-year colleges. Over 70% are going to further education or the military. The student who was 57th in the class of 92 had an 80 average for 4 years. You went one better. The student who was 58th in your class has an 80 average. You're valedictorian and salutatorian and have 100-plus averages for 4 years. In all areas, you have met the challenge and set new standards for classes to come. I congratulate you on your accomplishments. I'm sure you'll go on to meet the challenge of the new global economy we live in. Look out, world, here comes the Uxbridge High class of 1993. And with that, I'd ask Mrs. Bergeron if she'd come down front, and in a bow to that new world, that new global economy, we have X spots marked out, and as we call the class down, if parents and others who want to get pictures, if you just try to stay away from our Channel 15 camera and photographer here. Okay, if the marshals would come forward and help us bring the class down. Okay, first row. We'll start Cynthia Redding. Rachel Pittler. Beth Stevens. Melissa Jackman. Lisa Batchelder. Jen Copper. Heather Stratton. Sherry McCure. Tracy O'Rourke. Okay, and we'll start with the first row of the boys. Kyle Cosma. Ian McNair. Robert Rivers. Kurt Salvas. Jeff Graves. Robert Coe. Marcus Andrews. Joseph Hitchcock. James Burrow. Aaron Ashcraft. Jeff Taft. Michael Brajoli. Holly St. Pierre. Melissa Belanger. Laura Genitosio. Michelle Daniels. Sherry Belacqua. Renee Gould. Joy Braga. Veronica Folmsby. Wendy Freezewood. Fred Langevin. Nick Ramasco. Chris Rice. Chet Kladinsky. Sean Demarest. Brian Brody. Phil Lavoie. Aaron LeClaire. Joe Mahoney. Jared Bliss. Michael Delage. Sarah Corcoran. Becca DeJordy. Marie Alban. Terry Ann Rechtenwald. Jennifer Ozier. Tanisha Barrows. Erica Chick. Tracy Welliver. Rebecca Parmenter. Jennifer Doffin. Lisa Audette. Christy Liberty. Jerry Stean. Bert Stewart. Al Finstad. Ron Whitney. Larry Paul. Jeremy Hadley. Dan Hansen. Richard Costa. Vincenzo Girardi. Robar. Melissa Accavelli. Glenn Mitchell. Jessica Dowling. Sharon LaFleur. Melanie Richardson. Flavia Napoli. Christine Landry. Jennifer Ross. Holly Roy. Site. Fred Boivet. David Hallisey. Chris Shaw. Adam Bonaventura. Stephen Winoski. Jim Walter. Steve Sear. Scott Lambert. Josh Lavadier. David Turner. Okay, if the class would stand please for one last ceremony. We all please stand now while the band plays America the Beautiful. At this time, the class marshals will lead the class out in the recessional.
Wait, you gotta take over. Oh, that's nice.
Look this way.
Just like